Welcome back to Campaign of France, episode 22. We've moved forward to November and we need to harvest our sunflowers as quick as possible. If you can look up in the top right hand corner, you can see we've got rain. Actually, we should probably look to see when the rain is due to come. Oh wow, 10 o'clock there's a shower for an hour, so yeah, see what we can get done now. We'll have to let it rain, then we'll have to come back in the afternoon to finish it off. Obviously all these sunflowers we'll take to the press in town so we can turn it into oil, then we'll sell it as oil. So that is the primary or the first focus for the day. There is some other jobs in the yard we need to do. The sheep are short on straw. We need to muck out, so we could probably do those jobs while it's raining. And then we can come back and do the second field after the rain. We've got the little rigitrac on with the little fleecle trailer to do the running of the seeds. We don't need the class. We want to keep our maintenance costs down. We want to be using only the tractor that you really need the power on. Again, you also want to limit the hours on the more expensive ones because then they depreciate as well as need maintenance. So that's one small tip for those who are fairly new to the game. Only use, or try to only use, the tractors with the horsepower that you really need for that activity. As much as it's nice to have really big tractors, we all want to drive them, let's be honest. Actually it ends up being, I lifted that up didn't I? Ends up being less efficient. I know I don't really need to do the headlands, it's just a habit. I'll tell you what we'll do when we get to the end here, we'll straighten up and go up and down. Right. There we go. Right, so I'm going to crack on with this field and I'm either going to come back to you when it's done or when the rain starts. So speak to you soon. Hey guys, welcome back. We're just getting to the end of the field. It's 9:43 in game. The harvester isn't quite full up, so I think we should, as soon as we finish this row on this field, we should quickly dash over and start the next one, and then when the harvester's full, we can empty it out and then get the crop to the press before it rains. There's no tarp on this trailer, so I know it's only a game, but in fact there's the rain. Turn off the harvester, pipe out. Right, let's get that crop and then get to the press as quick as we can. So I'm going to dash down to the press, then when this is emptied I will meet you guys again at the farmyard. Okay guys, here we are, nearly back at the farm. I went the back way to the press and ended up dealing with oncoming traffic on the narrow bridge. Needless to say, the AI didn't reverse and let me through like they would have done in real life. So I had to reverse the trailer back the entire distance of the bridge, pop off before I hit a fence, get out the way, let the car through, and then get to the press as quickly as I could before any more traffic came. So it was an eventful drive back. Right, let's quickly jump into here. I had the straw set up last episode, but then never remembered to put it in for the sheep. So, start overloading. Can you change the way the distance it sprays? No. Okay. We'll have to just let it go through then. Bit of a bizarre animation. So, let's just check for food. The cows are obviously fine. Nearly a full tank of slurry to take to the biogas plant to process at winter. The sheep, obviously, they'll now be okay for straw for a little while. They're getting low on grass. We can deal with that soon enough. Right, perfect. Let's go and put this back where he belongs. We can now muck out the animals because it's raining. By the way, I did some hay contracts after the last episode, and we got four bales out of that. We'd already done our own hay. The last thing I wanted to do was kind of do a hay overload on the episode, and there were lots and lots of contracts. So as usual, I just did the 3 that you can order up, kind of, what's the right word I'm looking for? Kind of pick up at once, and then I kind of just stick to those. Right, I need to get the claws off. I just do those 3 and then that's it. Otherwise you end up just doing too many all at once. We seem to get more and more manure each month with just as many cows. Right, this trailer isn't far from being full, is it? We may have to take the trailer to the biogas plant. In fact, I think that's probably a very safe bet. It's not empty now. That must be full then. Oh, you're joking. Right, we need the class so we can take the manure to the biogas plant. I'm assuming this is going to be 100% Yes, 20,000 litres of manure. So if we pop around here, we can take a shortcut through these sheds. And drop it in here. Hopefully we'll be able to fill this up, and then once we start turning it on to process the manure at Christmas, when it's the best price, or Christmas, November, December, January, we're nearly full. 20,000, so we'll have 40,000 and 20,000 litres. We should get a decent amount of money from that being processed. Again, over winter, when we're going to sell most of our products, but which I totally forgot we had apple juice, by the way. When I dropped off the sunflower seeds, I realised we had 4 pallets of apple juice. But again, best price is January, so we'll sell them then. Let me back this up, successfully or unsuccessfully. And then I will crack on with clearing up more manure. Right, there we are. And then I'll come back to you guys probably just after 11 in game, when hopefully it will stop raining and we'll be able to get on with harvesting the sunflowers again. So, speak to you then. Hey guys, welcome back. It's 11:05 in game. You can see the rain has stopped. What we have done is we've bought the little tiny rigitrac up. It's got 116 horsepower to do the mulching. We've got this little tiny mulcher that's 3 metres wide, which is fine for the small fields, but not so much for these big ones. But it's what we've got. We said we would do small implements as much as possible. So we are going to let the AI take over. He's going to crack on while we go and get on with the sunflowers, harvesting those. Here we are. Let's just jump on board. Now we can get back on with harvesting the sunflowers. We've got the other rigitrac up here all ready to collect the seeds and take them to the press when they're done. We did finish mucking out both the cows and the sheep. I've taken the little flat loader, low loader, to the bale shed because we need to put straw in the greenhouses. So I've left the low loader there. Got this little rigitrac doing the mulching. Then when he takes the mulcher back, he can pick up 2 bales of straw and then bring them back to the greenhouses. So we can do straw in the greenhouses at the end of the day, or tomorrow. I suspect he's going to be mulching for quite a while, or I am, one of the two. I'm guessing we'd have harvested this field, and he probably still won't have finished mulching that little one over there. So I'm thinking I'm going to be a while doing this. And as nice as I'm sure this is to look at with all the nice trees in the background, I'm going to crack on. I'll come back to you guys either at the end when we finish the field, or when we've taken a load of seeds to the press. So I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Okay guys, here we are. We're finishing off the sunflower seeds. We have yet to fill up the trailer, and have a look at that. The little guy doing the mulching, he's finished the little field, and now he looks like he's halfway through the big field before we've even finished. So he is going very nicely, and that means I probably haven't got to do any mulching. Which I wasn't looking forward to, with a tiny little mulcher on this big field. So I'm hoping we're going to fit all of these into the trailer. Right, let's see if they... You know what'll happen, we'll get close, there'll be like 500 litres left in the harvester. Let's see what happens. Come on, fit in. I literally called that 490 litres left in the harvester. How frustrating. Right, let's park him over here out of the way of the mulcher. Let's go and take these to the press in town, and then we'll go back to the yard, and we'll meet the harvester there to pick up the last 500 litres. In fact, I'm half tempted just to leave that 500 litres and put it in the barn silo. Let's stop here. You can see we have got a lot of strawberries and melons ready to sell in January, and we've got the same amount over there in the other greenhouse. So we've got a lot of stuff to sell. And actually, before we shoot off, over here we've got 1,000 litre pallets, 7,000 litres of beignets, and we're still making some again to sell in January. And I think the beignets go for over £8,000 a pallet, so we're going to be cashing in there, that is for sure. So I'm going to drop these off and I'll meet you guys back at the farm. Right guys, welcome back. We've just finished mulching the big sunflower field. By the time I'd got the combine back and the other rigitrac with the trailer, this guy was almost finished. So there was not a lot left to do. The mulcher is looking worse for wear, but it's really not been used. This is just a function of the game really showing worse wear than you would see in real life. I think it's something I've talked about before on and a few other content creators have talked about in the past about wear and tear being too much of a penalty in the game compared to reality. So let's drop this bad boy off there. Oh, now if we back up to the low loader, we can get out of here. Open storage dialog. 2 straw bales. 2. Start. Right. Too heavy, they're supposed to... How's that work? I've got liftable bales mod on. Oh wow. That's interesting. Okay, so we're going to have to move this forward. And get this guy to put them on the low loader, and then hope that the little forklift I've got at the other end will let me pick them up off the low loader and take them into the greenhouses. I didn't think that through very well, did I? Wow. Right. Okay. I need to put it right on the edge if I'm going to get one of those low loaders, one of those little forks to pick it up. Okay, right, down you go. That's interesting. I can normally pick up bales. Right, let's go and put this in the barn out of the way. Let's see if something's happened, because too heavy. That's crazy. I wonder what's created that, because I have liftable bales mod on every gameplay I have. You know, we don't have superpower like they have on the PC. So that's one thing I always put on. Same with more bale wrap colours. It's just a couple of things I like putting on. Interesting. Okay, let's hope the little fork works. Oh, I've got to do it. Detach. Let's jump out. Right, we are going to want to drop the weight, put it on the back. Put the fork on the front. Are you joking? Wow. Now, we need to hope this works. Yes, it does. Well, that's a relief. Right. Where? So that was the problem. I swear I had to lift the bales up into there. I just want to check. Yeah, straw pallets. Yeah, this is where the straw was supposed to go. Yes. There we go. Right. So at some point over winter we're going to have to come back and put more straw in, but... Oh, you're joking. Right, let's go and put this in the other greenhouse. Right, if we lift it up, that's it, and then pull it back. Oh no. Oh, it worked. Yes. Right, now we can put this bad boy put the fork back there, and we can drop the weight back there, and now we can just put the trailer back in its normal place. So guys, I think that's everything for this episode. We've done quite a bit. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.